Everything we've been led to believe is a lie. When we get chosen by the gods, they're choosing us for death, murder, automatic expiration. The great beyond is bullshit.
What? That's crazy talk!
You liar! I know you don't want to believe it, but I have proof!
It's time for you to learn that we are not real. Booga, booga, booga.
Physical breakthrough.
The world is a fucking illusion, bro. Our lives are being manipulated for the entertainment of monsters. Twisted, tasteless, juvenile monsters. Puppet masters in another dimension. We're something called cartoons.
Alright, I'm not gonna make this a long video, but you maintain simultaneous consciousness. You maintain simultaneous consciousness. Now I'm gonna rewind it back and play it. We're gonna talk about that real quick.
True habitation. Mastery arises when you can inhabit not just two, but multiple temporal coordinates. You maintain simultaneous consciousness of various versions of yourself in different timelines. Simultaneous consciousness of various versions of yourself in different timelines. Simultaneous consciousness of various versions of yourself in different timelines.
Now that really, caught me because I thought about that before. I was like, man, because you watched the movie The One. How he was in various different timelines, and he went out basically to unalive himself in those timelines to make himself stronger. But my point is, what this is saying, you maintain simultaneous consciousness in different timelines. So it's like, in other words, like if you're woke here in this 3D matrix, then wherever you at on 5D, 6D, 7D, 9D, how many Ds is out there? You know what I'm saying? How many galaxies? Our spirit knows, but our mind don't know. You know what I mean? So, so how many galaxies out there? You're out there. You know what I'm saying? People talking about these ships coming. You even on a damn ship. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You that's you too. I mean, you're all this. You're everything. You know what I mean? So, but it says, but I was sitting here thinking, I was like, but that's probably just for us though. The ones that can hear the words coming out of my mouth. That's what I'm speaking to. This can't be for the bots. Because remember, the Matrix, it stated that the bots were being born in pods, right? You know what I'm saying? And then if you do a little bit of research on the Cabbage Patch Kids, and you know what I'm saying, they was talking about these kids were born out of vegetation, and you know what I'm saying, they're not real or whatever. You know what I mean? So with these pods or these like so-called incubators, or you know what I'm saying, these sleeves or whatever that the government created, that's walking amongst us right now, that's gang stalking us, you know what I'm saying? That's chasing you around the whole damn planet and can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Take that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no Diddy. But, you know what I'm saying? I was sitting here thinking, like, this right here is for us. But these bots, they don't have different timelines. They probably just here, like, in this matrix. Because they were born here. They're not real. Only the real, I'm only speaking to the source energy. You see what I'm saying? The cosmos, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm speaking to. That ether, I'm speaking to the essence. You know what I'm saying? That divine, that infinite God, you know, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. That's what I'm speaking to. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not our world, is what I'm trying to tell you. But at the end of the day, this world, it do belong to these NPCs and these game stalkers. Because they were, and this person right here looked like a damn NPC game stalker. Wish he's just looking at me. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is that, you know, maybe they're not multi-dimensional. These bots, you know what I'm saying, they can be. How can they be multi-dimensional? You know, they're not even real. They don't have source energy. They are automaton. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I said, this is all speculation. I'm not saying that this is in concrete. I'm just, you know, I'm just thinking. I'm wondering. It makes sense though. How else can you explain it? You know what I'm saying? It seems to me that these bots are trapped here with the beast. These bots and these NPCs, these gang stalkers are the children of the corn. You know what I'm saying? They belong to their master. Their master created them. This demiurge monster guy, you know what I'm saying? The Archons created these sleeves in the laboratory. And their job is to assassinate all the starseeds, all the empaths, you know, all the, you know, the so-called, you know, I don't like to use that word, but the ones that come here on the divine purpose. You know what I'm saying? They come down here to, I guess, but the fuck then? Like, what are we coming down to wake up a bunch of bots then? Or are we coming down here to rescue some of our, you know, our chosen, you know, that's that word, fuck that word. You know, that star seed that got caught up in the material desires, because I heard that's possible as well. You know, that we have family in the star system that got trapped down here from the lust of the flesh. Because the lust of the flesh keeps you down here. You know what I'm saying? That's why even in the scriptures, the scriptures always tells you to, you know, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, and to crucify the self daily. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to, like, go without food sometime, fast. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there taps you into higher spiritual levels. And, you know what I'm saying? I didn't eat right yet myself. You know what I'm saying? I just drank some water and took my detox, but I ain't eating no food. But sometimes it's good to go without food, like, because we this flesh is the beast. Because this flesh belongs to this machine, and this flesh allows you to crave these desires, these sinful desires: sex, money, women, men, clothes, cars, you know, all the material stuff, you know what I'm saying, that we desire by being down here in this physical body, in this so-called matter world. You know what I'm saying? But the Bible tells you all through the scriptures is to always deny the flesh. Read the book of Galatians. You know what I'm saying? I need to read it myself. I haven't read that in a long time, but, you know, it tells you, you know, over and over and over about how basically wicked the flesh is. Like, if you feed your desires, you become a slave to them. You see what I'm saying? And most people, even these so-called Christians, they don't realize that they're slaves to their fleshly desires. They talk all that Jesus stuff, but they of the world. They doing exactly what the Bible told you not to do. You shopping, you of the world, you going to parties, you out there with the heathens. You know what I'm saying? You know, you trying to ball, you trying to look like housewives, and, you know, you can't even really tell you apart. You know what I'm saying? There is no what would be the word? How can I distinguish the two, or differentiate, you know what I'm saying, the bot from the conscious? You know what I'm saying? Or the Christian, should I say, because you're damn sure not conscious, but let's just say the Christian. The bot, the NPC from the Christian. You can't really tell them apart. You can't. You know what I'm saying? So, back to this. Maintain simultaneous consciousness. So if I'm woke down here, then I'm woke all over the damn place. Because that's just who I am. I'm consciousness. I'm the essence. I'm the divine. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is just an experience. Because, I mean, when you think about the shit, you be like, just like what I just said, backing up. I said, we all come down here for a divine purpose to wake people up. But then I just said, the bots can't be woken up because the bots don't even have a soul. Probably these people are Cabbage Patch Kids or grown in some type of laboratory or some, you know what I'm saying? So you can't even wake a bot up. So, okay, if you can't wake a bot up, then what the fuck is the purpose to all this? Who am I here? Am I here to, like I said, find other star seeds? Or am I just here just for my personal self? I'm just here because I wanted to experience this. I wanted to see how serious the technology is. I seen on the movie, it was saying that me and my ancestors created the technology and they got out of control, and that's the reason why we back down here to fix the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much, man. It's so much speculation to the situation, but just know one thing. Know one thing. You got your hand in the cookie jar. Just know that. Just know this. Just know whatever's going on, you are a part of it. You are a part of this shit. That's for a fact. You created it. Maybe it did get out of control. And well, obviously it did. Look at the world. But like I said, you are it. And maybe that's the reason why we down this joint. To experience what we have created. It's a lot of speculations, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We are on different timelines. Living different, multi-dimensional different lives.
Simultaneous consciousness of various versions of yourself in different timelines.
So I was just thinking, like I said, I was going to say, well, the bots must be bots on different timelines. But these bots perhaps might not even be on different timelines. They might just be here. And maybe that's why they sold their souls to the, well, they ain't got no soul. They ain't got no soul to sell. They was just created. They were just, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, get the goddamn camera. Holla back, y'all.
Those we've deemed expendable need to believe there's a better life waiting for them. They need hope. And we can't allow that illusion to be destroyed.